What's up, witches? Welcome back to my channel. Happy October. I feel like this calls for the Hollow Ren intro. So because it is my favorite time of the year, it's officially October, it's officially Halloween season. I'm just really happy to be here. I thought I'd come and sit down, talk about the future of this channel, and talk about just some life updates and be totally real with you all. So let me just dive right in. Coronavirus happened, and then a couple months later I graduated college. I graduated with 2 Bachelor's of Arts degrees and a couple certificates, and as of right now, no, I am not using my degree, but I am working full-time managing a Claire's store. I've been with this company for almost 5 years now, and I've really worked my way up for this. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is extremely stressful. I pretty much get capped at 40 hours, so it's not like I'm working to death, but I just feel like I'm really getting the brunt of everything, and there's such like a learning curve with this new promotion to where I was before. This job used to be a lot more comfortable for me. I guess I've just been so used to my workplace being so fun and so like manageable. I mean, it's always been pretty chaotic, but I think that now it's just, there's just a lot more pressure. And I'm really feeling that. That happened. I am very grateful that I still have this opportunity. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm not complaining. A couple weeks ago, my life changed forever. I didn't think I would get emotional talking about this because I planned to talk about this, but a few weeks ago, my dear Grammy passed away. She has been a huge part of my life, my entire life, for the past 20-something years. And it's I don't know. Some days I'm like, I think I'm fine, and some days it just really hurts, and I miss her. Wow, I didn't plan to cry, I put makeup on, and now my nose is all red. So that's just something my family and I have been dealing with. It's not easy at all, and I mean, maybe it'll get easier with time. Oh, my nose is so red now. I feel like I gotta stop the tape. Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm ready for it. I don't know how I was gonna try and segue from that into like talking about school. But anyway, I was talking to my dad this morning in the car, talking about, you know, maybe I should have studied business because I love, like, I've realized that I love, like, working with, like, sales numbers and, like, being creative in ways to, like, solve problems. I don't know, I'm just really interested in, like, starting my own business, and I think that having a background in, like, sales or marketing or business in general, I think that would be a big help for in striving for something that I would love to do one day. But then sometimes I sit here and I think I should have studied media and film and cinema. Like, the way that I love to create videos, like, I so often lack on the side of the storytelling and like having a story and a plan for a video that I'm creating. And I think that if I had more of a background in that, like academically, that I would succeed or thrive more in doing this that I love. It's always just hard because I am a firm believer in like follow your passions, and I love language and culture and like communication, and I really feel like I got all those kinds of things with my higher education. It's just also like right now, like I said, I'm not using my degree in my career or my job or the way that I make money necessarily. And so I wonder, like, was it worth it for me to go to college? And like, I do not regret it. As of right now, I do not regret it at all. Honestly, truly, some of the best times of my life. But now I'm just thrown into this really weird season trying to navigate, like, should I be doing something different? What does that question even mean? Like, I'm 22 years old, like, what is happening, what is life, what is adulthood, like how do I do this? I know that there's not one way that humans or people my age or alumni are supposed to navigate this world, but it doesn't make me feel less lost, I suppose. I don't know. I think I need to start a podcast. See, my brain is just everywhere, and there's so many things in this world I want to do. And I just kind of feel right now that I'm at this weird in-between place. Comment down below if I'm not the only one. Let me know how you're feeling. But I also think that there's a lot of pressure for people my age or students or whoever to have a plan. I do not have a plan. I have none. As of right now, I'm taking it day by day, keeping my feelers out, doing the things that I like to do. I don't think there needs to be a plan. I don't think we need to have one because we're 20 something years old. I think there's a lot of pressure to be graduating college and have a job lined up. But what happens when you don't? What does that mean for you, and by whose standards? I guess that almost brings me into my next thing I wanted to speak on is the future of this channel. I feel like I've said this so many times, but I am really excited for the things I have to come. Hopefully, as we move out of this time of the pandemic, that the adventures that I have planned will come to life, and a lot of the content that I've been planning on and excited about making just gets to live and gets to be created and thrown out into the world. I want to take it more seriously. I want to spend more time diving into different editing techniques, and not only that, but especially with my new gimbal and all that, investing in myself and investing in this project that Living Large with Elle Crew is. And I think that by putting out into the world here, I'm giving myself some sort of social accountability too, to really take this channel and this thing that I have going up to the next level. And a lot of that has to do too with refining my vision. What do I want to do with this? Why am I doing this? And it's so much is when I watch other creators' videos or I just speak with my friends, I have just this hunger for connection with people. And even when it's not an eye to eye, we're on the same wavelength connection, diving in and understanding the roots of people and why, just getting people. And I feel like I've been able to get so much of that through taking in other people's creations, that I want to be a part of that. I want to participate in life that way. I want to contribute something similar. It's from my own experiences. And not only that, but I think that so many of us, and when I say us, I mean humans, we are so tied up in this plan or in this structure of life that it's at the end of every video, I want to encourage you to go and live, whatever that looks like for you, even if it's not spending 4 days not showering at a music festival or getting stranded in the middle of a foreign country. If to you that means going for a bike ride, go out and do it. Why are you waiting? And so many times I feel like I am almost stalled in life and in the pushing for these things, and I want less of that. I want to work towards just more shut up and going in my life. And I think a lot of what I want to do with this is encouraging other people and showing people look, we all have full-time jobs. We're all doing it. We all have bills to pay. But what matters to you, and how are you going to make time for that in your life? How are you going to make time to go live? There's a whole world out there. Why aren't you seeing it? I don't know. That's just, oh my God, I'm just rambling. And another thing too, talking about business, is that I've been committing time and energy into my side hustle, I like to call it. I am doing part-time resale stuff on the side, plus being a temporary virtual assistant and finding these sort of other means of making money in hopes that someday I can develop that into a more full-time, more sustainable, stable thing for me, because I just don't think I'm cut out for this typical type of life. I don't know. I'm just such a dreamer, but I think that dreamers are truly what make this world such a crazy, impossible place to live in. I know so many dreamers and have seen so many dreamers be successful in their endeavors, and it really makes me excited about life and about the future, which can be so scary at times like this too. But it's so cool. It's so cool. I've been considering making a separate video all about sort of like the development and creation of my little side hustle business. So if that's something you'd be interested in, make sure that you comment down below and let me know that you would be interested in seeing the development of a business and doing it from scratch without a business degree or whatever else. I think that concludes my stream of consciousness sort of reconciliation of my thoughts to a camera in my bedroom. I wanted to give everyone who watches my videos, whether that be my 3 best friends or a random stranger from the internet, sort of just a life update and where my head's at, but also like what goes on behind the scenes, just updates with my life and my work, and again, encouragement for everyone else, for anyone else. I've sort of been meaning to do a life update video since I was graduating, since before the quarantine. I am so excited, like I said, to see where this channel takes me. Big things are coming and I can feel that, and I'm excited to put more time and energy and invest my time and energy into that and all of this. And it's just really exciting. Life is cool. And as weird and frustrating as our 20s are, they're freaking awesome. And I truly am having a blast, even with all the stress and all the other shit. So, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in today. Please, it would mean the world to me if you would click that little subscribe button and all that jazz. I want to create a community of not only creators, but just humans and interaction and genuineness, because that is all the that I live for. And I want to encourage you to maybe take a minute and maybe talk to a camera or write down in a journal and just kind of figure out your own headspace, because it can really be good for all of us. And just keep living large, and I'll catch you on the flip.